Hello, pretty people. How are you? Welcome to my Thursday talk. The title today is If I Could Only Stop Time. Can you imagine what it's like seeing your child and feeling like you have sand slipping through your fingers? There's nothing you can do to slow the process, and you feel like the time is running away too quickly. And that is kind of how I feel many times with my sweet Ayr. Like I have an hourglass in my hands and I see the sand, each grain just going down way too fast. And unfortunately, time is not working with those who suffer from Duchenne. And as time is passing, the more anxious and nervous I get for my sweet Ayr. Things that I wonder about is like, when is he gonna lose his ability to walk? When will he not be able to hug me anymore? When will he need to go on a ventilator? How long will I get to have him here with me? Those are all questions that I don't even want to think about, but they're still there, haunting me and not leaving me alone, even though I try to push them away. And I feel like we've been waiting and always just this endless waiting phase that we're in since I was diagnosed. First, we were waiting for the ethical committee here in Iceland to give a response to our application, to our exception application for the drug that I was fighting the most for. That did take a while, and unfortunately it was unsuccessful, that effort. Then we started to look for clinical trials that might be suitable for Ayr, to try to do something. Then there was more waiting from the people behind that to see if I would be able to get into any clinical trials, and we're still waiting to get him into something, waiting just for anything really, holding on to hope, clinging on to hope. And it's terrible to have to wait when you feel like you don't have any time to waste. You don't have the time to wait, so you can imagine the agony. And for me, it's one of the worst things about all this. It really eats you up inside, because time just keeps on ticking and passing, and all the while Duchenne is gnawing at my little sweet little guy, little by little, and weakening him. But I can be grateful that he does have this opportunity. Not all Duchenne boys are so lucky. Not even all children with rare diseases aren't that lucky to have any treatments to go to. Unfortunately, with the Duchenne boys, when they lose their ability to walk, quite often they lose the opportunity of getting into a clinical trial, which is pretty heartbreaking in my opinion. And it really is hard to talk about this stuff and admitting those feelings that I have, because I always want to be positive and stay in light and positivity. But as I try to raise awareness about all this, I do need to talk about the tough things too, the difficult things, and to give you out there who are not in this situation, to give you the insight in what it's like to be a rare disease parent, no matter how difficult it may be for me. And I want to be clear, I'm not doing this to get any sympathy or anything like that, and I'm not constantly thinking about all these things that I'm talking about every day, but certainly those feelings follow me around and they pop up very regularly. They're kind of part of your life. But I'm gonna keep on waiting, as hard as that is. But, and it's a big but, I do have hope, and that is more precious than anything else. And even though I am waiting, I'm not gonna just sit around waiting for life to happen. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna enjoy all those wonderful moments that me and Ayr and my family will get to have. And please, to everyone watching, don't take anything for granted, because life does not wait for you, and before you know it, time will have passed you by. So I want to leave you with that, and all my love to you guys as usual, and until next time.